Alright, hi guys, welcome to Katie's Book Club, which is definitely a thing, or I'm making it a thing. It might not be a thing, it might just be a irregular thing, I don't know. But it's a thing for this week. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I've never got around to doing it, and I thought, no time better than today. Mainly because I was reading earlier and I was like, oh wait, I should probably do this video. So I thought I should do it. So I thought it would be nice to sort of share what books I think everyone should read or should have read in their lifetime. Not all of them are probably something adults should read or could read. Some of them are very child-based. I don't know if adults would enjoy it, but some of these books are books that I enjoyed when I was younger, so that's what I'm saying. I enjoyed these books when I was a child and sometimes an adult and maybe both. So first up, I'm going to talk about series of books because I don't have them to hand because there's like different series that have got like 7 books in them. So I'm not going to pick them all up and show you guys. So of course, as any sane person would do, the first book series I'm going to talk about is Harry Potter. Are you even surprised? I'm not. That is probably one of my most favourite ever book series in the history of life. I love the Harry Potter series. I remember my mum reading me and my brothers the first book in a caravan in France. I was too young to read such a big book, and like my mum had to explain stuff to me. And am I the only person who thought Hermione was Hermione? Because I really did. I thought she was Hermione until the film release, and they said Hermione. I'm like, what? What? They said it wrong. But yes, I really do love. This is probably the only series, the books to film series, that I enjoy both in. And it's one of those books that I've always sort of imagined the continuation of the book. I've been on like the Potter Wikipedia thing that they have on the internet, and people go into so much detail, it's epic. But I'm really obsessed with Pottermore currently. Is that what it's called? You know, the website that they made? Yes, I'm quite obsessed with that, which is quite sad. And another book series that I am obsessed with is His Dark Materials by Philip Pullman, which includes The Amber Spyglass, Subtle Knife, I think Northern Lights? Yeah, that one. I enjoy them. That was a good series. I actually got into that really late, and I think I only read them a couple of years ago. But I enjoyed them nonetheless. I think that's Northern Lights is the one that was turned into The Golden Compass, wasn't it? The film. But yeah, I didn't enjoy the film. Another book series is Another book series is by Mary Blackman, the Noughts and Crosses series. Another of my favourites. Really well written and just really good. Another book series, I don't know if I would read them now, but when I was a child, I think it's one of the staple books that you have to read as a child. I mean, my dad read them when he was a child, so you know. And that is the Swallows and Amazons series. I think I pretty much read every single one, and they're the only series I would loan out of the library. And I used to go to the library a lot and just buy or hire out those books, or whatever the term's called. Okay, another one for the kids is the Famous Five series. Yep, a bit like Swallows and Amazons, really. Another staple to my childhood. And another book series. I'm doing a lot of book series here, aren't I? Another book series, and probably the final one because they're the only ones I can think of. The last one is, of course, Twilight. Yes, I really enjoyed these books, mainly because I read them when the first one came out. So I managed to be one of those people who waited So I was one of those people who waited for the next release and had like the anticipation of not knowing what was going to happen next. I was a bit like that with Harry Potter, to be fair. I enjoy it. Not so much the books. I mean, not so much the films. I really don't like how they cast Bella and how it is and everything, but we will live. So that is all the book series I can think of. Now I have a list of like 8 books, which I just had to check just now, that I think are other books that everyone should read. Some of them again are not too adults pleasing or young adults or whatever. Some of these I read in school, so you know, there we go. First up is The Book Thief, which, you know, was recently made into a film, which was really rubbish. I did not like how the film was at all. They didn't make the girl into anything like she should be, and it was really boring and everything. But the book is really good. I enjoyed the book. Read the book. Don't watch the film. Read the book. It's good. I enjoyed it greatly. Something squeaking outside and it's really annoying me. Like a brake of a lorry. So the next is Out of the Hitler Times by Judith Kerr. This is actually 3 books in one, which includes When Hitler Stole Pink Rabbit, Bombs on Aunt Dainty, and A Small Person Far Away. This is about a girl and her time with the Nazis and the war, and I think this is probably one of the best books about the war I've read. I can't say I've read many. I mean, The Book Thief and this one. I think there was another book that I read as well, but I can't remember what it's called. So next up is Lord of the Flies. Yep, I read this book for school, for GCSE. Can't say I did well on my GCSE for English, but yes, this book is one of my favourites, and it's, you know, a plane crashing on a desert island with a group of schoolboys being the only survivors, and they get quite savage and like eat each other. Obviously thought it was good enough that I brought it myself, because there are many books that we read in school that I did not like and obviously did not buy a copy of, but this one obviously did because I wanted to read it in my own time again afterwards, so you know, it's a good one. It's Kensuke's Kingdom. Basically he was washed up on an island and Michael struggles to survive on his own. He can't find food, he can't find water, in the end he curls up to die. When he wakes there's a plate beside him of fish, of fruit and a bowl of fresh water. He is not alone. And I'm pretty sure this was the one that we read in school. If not, I don't know, but I have obviously read it a lot because the corner has seemed to have got ruined, both on there and there. Unless that's how it was originally, but I don't think it was. It also looks very well worn anyway. This was one of my favourites as a child, and I enjoyed it greatly. Michael Morpurgo is one of my favourite authors, or was when I was a child. So next up we have my list of 4 books that I am currently reading or trying to read. 3 of them I've read some parts of, and then one of them I've not touched all yet. So first up we will talk about To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. Now I have never read this. Well, I'm currently reading it. I didn't do this for GCSE. Obviously I did The Lord of the Flies, so I never had the chance to read this. So I realised that I should probably get onto that and read it, and so I have been, and it's taking me a while, but I'm gonna try and finish it, hopefully by the end of next month, or this month maybe. I think I started reading this in June, so you know, that's how slow I'm taking it. But I think it's just been taken off the syllabus for GCSE, so maybe no one else will read it now, so it's okay. I won't have to worry that I'm left behind. Next one is Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte, which is not for readers who find it hard to read, I guess, because this is very hard to read. I am struggling. I think I managed... okay, I've got to only chapter 5, apparently, page 42. And I think I got this last year, and you know, I'm trying to get myself through it, but it's really difficult because it's like written in old Linguish. Yep, that's definitely a thing, Katie. Language. It's written in old English language. Old English language. Obviously, because Emily Bronte was like in the 1800s, I'm pretty sure. Maybe even earlier than that. Yes, 1800s. I got that right. I was quite afraid that I got that wrong then. But, you know, it's one of the classics, again, that everyone's read or may have read. But it's very difficult to get into because of the language. I think that's the main barrier, that I can't really understand it because of the language, and it's like learning a whole new language whilst reading, so it's like, what are you saying, mate? So the good thing about this though, I have a sort of in-depth sort of thing in the back where they sort of explain terms. I can't even... So like, there, you know, it has explanations for what different words mean. But it is a good book, and even though I'm only 40 pages in or so, and not anywhere near the end, I have seen the film and I enjoy the film, so I might I might struggle my way through the book. It's good because I know what's happening because of the film. Next is The Great Gatsby. I hated the film, but I love the book. I, again, have not read all this way through. I have read about halfway of it. Yeah, about halfway. The film was way too focused on like the graphics and the visual effects than the actual storyline, so I didn't really enjoy it much. And then finally is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Now, my brother gave me this for my birthday, so I have of course not read. I have not read this story yet, but I actually have read this story, considering I've got it already somewhere, like an older version of it. I think that is all the books I can think of that I feel I should share and everyone should enjoy. That is the end of Katie's Book Club. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thumbs up, like it, whatever, subscribe, and all that jazz. And I shall see you guys next week. Bye guys! Bye guys, see you guys next week. That makes no sense. Why do I keep doing this? Ah! This is going to be an outtake in the video, isn't it? Awesome. Bye guys, see you guys next week.